I showed my American parents medical care outside the US, and now we're wondering why they pay $22,000 a year for insurance when health vacations cost less.
That the United States government pays round about $165 per day per detainee. 73,000 of them. That equates 12,045,000.
For 3 days, they met with a cardiologist, dermatologist, internal medicine doctor, ophthalmologist, gastroenterologist, general surgeon, gynecologist, urologist.
I'm going to play you two videos. One is a girl that came online to say, to break down how much it costs for her to take her parents on a medical vacation. And another one is how much money the US government is spending on ICE. Why they can't use that same money to fund the healthcare system in America. And you'll be the judge of that, all right? All right.
I showed my American parents medical care outside the US, and now we're wondering why they pay $22,000 a year for insurance when health vacations cost less. My parents just retired, so we kicked off a healthcation with 2 weeks in Portugal. We used points to get there, shared an apartment rental in Porto for $770 total, then caught $200 flights to Turkey for full-body longevity checkups.
The fact that this is not even promoting like plastic surgeries, because we all know about people just going out to get plastic surgery, like their tummy tucks and their butt and their face, their nose. But this is not it. This is just a regular full screen checkup. She took her mom and her dad on a full body checkup, from everything that they think they need. You know what I mean? This is so smart. This is so smart.
For 3 days, they met with a cardiologist, dermatologist, internal medicine doctor, ophthalmologist, gastroenterologist, general surgeon, gynecologist, urologist, and did a breast ultrasound, thyroid ultrasound, mammogram, dental examination, bone density scan, ECG, treadmill.
Why do you think healthcare is so expensive in America? Why do you think that the healthcare system is so expensive? Why do you think it costs you so much to get little procedures done? Why do you think it costs you so much to go and see your doctor? Why can't we afford to go to the doctor to do this same procedure for a cheaper price? Why can't we afford that?
A skin cancer screening, colonoscopy, endoscopy, colon and stomach biopsy, 4 cancer marker tests, 47 labs, a hereditary cancer panel genetic test, and a full body MRI, all for $5,500 each. No insurance needed and HSA eligible.
Most Americans cannot afford to go to the doctors. Most Americans cannot even afford to go and get their annual checkups because they don't have the money. They don't have.
That would have been like $100,000 in the United States. Airport transfers and translators were also included in the checkup price. We paid $117 a night to stay at the 5-star Radisson by the hospital and still had time to explore Istanbul. Then Cody and I flew to London while my parents caught a $150 flight.
I don't know. America is such a rich country. Services like this could be provided for very, very affordable price.
To Spain, spent 3 nights there for $370, then boarded a 19-day cruise from Barcelona to Miami for just $930 each. Obviously, some of those tests they did are once in a lifetime, and if you don't need all that, you can spend way less, since even the $1,200 checkup I did last year is super comprehensive.
America have the money, to pour in the healthcare system, to take care of everybody. Let me play a video for you, right, about how much money America is spending on ICE a week, even a day. Let me play this video for you.
These prison camps are privately owned. They're not government. They're private corporations owned. That report, and this is the good bit, also got me reaching for the calculator. A very quick Google search gave me the information that the United States government pays round about $165 per day per detainee. 73,000 of them. That equates $12,045,000 a day. 7 days in a week. $84,315,000 a week. 52 weeks in a year. Wait for this one. The Trump government is currently paying $4,384,380,000 a year to hold these people in these detention camps. They're all privately owned. This is not about immigration. This is not about deporting people out of the country. This is about holding them in the country, in these prison camps, $4,384,000,000 a year going to Donald Trump's friends. And let's not forget, Trump's regime want to double the capacity of the detainees in these prison camps. This man thinks you, the American public, are stupid. The corruption is out in the open. This whole scheme is yet another one of Don the Con's grifts.
Do you see how much money, how much millions they are spending on ICE and deporting? They're not even deporting these people. They are detaining them in the country. So the people that owns these facilities can make money off. Why can't they put this money in the healthcare system? Ask yourself that. Why are you not getting a good quality healthcare system for affordable price? Why? Why can't you receive these same services here in America for a fraction of the price that people charge here? It's really mind-boggling, because America is a country that can take care of their citizens, have their means to reduce prices, to make it affordable to for people to go to the hospitals, to go and see a doctor, to get all their blood work, to get whatever it is that they need done. You know what I mean? Most people do not, most Americans do not go for their annual checkup because they don't have money. They would rather stay at home. Even if they are sick, they don't go to the hospital because they don't have the means, they don't have the money, unless it's like critical, unless their life depends on it. Most people will go to the doctor that if that's their last resort, that's their last thing, their last option. They will just wait until it's the last option for them to go to the doctor before they go to the doctor, because they cannot afford to go to the doctor even for like a regular checkup. And this is sad, and it's sad, and it shouldn't be like that, because America have the money to take care of you. I think America is the only Western country that do not have universal health care for the citizens. I don't know, but just think about it. Why do you think America do not have, why do you think healthcare is so expensive in America? Why do you think that the healthcare system is so expensive? Why do you think it costs you so much to get like little procedures done? Why do you think it costs you so much to go and see your doctor? It's crazy that when you have insurance, they charge you more when you have insurance than when you don't have insurance. When you don't have insurance, they give you discounts on the procedures that you go to get done. Like you go to the hospitals, like let's say you go and get your blood test done or whatever. When you don't have insurance, your pay is different than if you have insurance. When you don't have insurance in America, you pay a little bit more cheaper. It's still expensive, but you pay a little bit more cheaper than when you have insurance. Why is that? You know what? God forbid if they have to like do surgery and admit you to the hospital. You're going to be bankrupt if they don't have the money to pay for it, especially if you don't have insurance. You know what I mean? It's really sad. But, the video that I show you about ICE, if they're pouring that much money in ICE, like they're pouring that much money into like sponsoring ICE, they can pour the same money into the economy. They're using so much, millions and millions and millions found in ICE, but they can use that same money for the healthcare system. They can use the same money to make healthcare affordable for you and I to go and see the doctor. But anyways, let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.